morning, everyone.
Morning.
Welcome to today's presentation. I'm Gita and I'll be the moderator for today. Before we begin, I would like to introduce you the presenter. And today's presenter is Sidik Ali Sofyan. So without further ado, I'd like to welcome our presenter to start their presentation.
Okay, thank you for the time. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming. So today I will present about the paper entitled "Influence of Video Games on the Acquisition of the English Language" by Roman Lewis, 2017. Next. The abstract study explore how video games influence English language acquisition. Using a qualitative literature review, the research highlighted that video games provide interactive, engaging, and low anxiety learning environment. The findings show that video games contribute significantly to vocabulary development, pronunciation improvement, and communication skills. And then the introduction. English plays an important role as a global language in education and communication. Nowadays, language learning is not only influenced by formal education, but also by digital media. One of the most influential media is video games, which expose learning to English in engaging way. Unlike traditional learning method, video games provide interactive and contextual experiences. Players actively engage with language through instruction, dialogue, and real-time communication, especially in multiplayer games. Next. The purpose of this study is the study aims to analyze the influence of video games on English language acquisition, identify the language skill developing through gaming, and the last one, examine their role as a tool in educational context. Next. The research method. This research used a qualitative descriptive approach through literature review. Data are collected from relevant academic sources and analyzed by conducting context analysis to understand the relationship between video games and language learning. And the result of this study, we discovered that video games have a positive impact on language acquisition. They help learners improve vocabulary through repeated exposure, enhance pronunciation through audio features, and develop communication skills through interaction with other players. And then the discussion. Video games support language learning by providing comprehensible input and opportunities for output. Their interactive nature encourages active learning, while the entertainment environment increases motivation and reduces anxiety. And then the discussion factor. The effectiveness of video game factor. The effectiveness of video games depend on several factors, such as the type of games, the level of player engagement, and the amount of language exposure. Story-based and multiplayer games tend to provide better learning opportunities by interacting with other players. Next. So the conclusion of this research is video games have a significant positive influence in English language learning. They can be used as an effective supplement tools to support language acquisition in both formal and educational setting. Okay, that's all from me. I leave the time to the moderator.
Okay, thank you, Sidik, for the presentation. Now we're move on to the question and session. Question
Wis mulai.
Ready? Yes, please.
Okay, I'm Muhammad Sulmi. I'm studying number 01. What are the limitations of using video games as a tool for English language learning?
Any other question? Yes, please.
I'm Minareta Waisani, student number 19. Why are video games considered more effective than traditional media in language learning?
Thank you. Okay, I will answer from the first question from Muhammad Isul. What are the limitations of using video games as a tool for English language learning? One limitation is that not all video games are designed for educational purpose. So the language exposure may be inconsistent. Some games focus more on action than language, which reduce learning opportunities. In addition, excessive gaming can distract students from formal learning if not properly managed. Is that clear?
Wait.
And the next question is from Kinar. Why are video games considered more effective than traditional media in language learning? Video games are more effective because they are interactive and require active participation. Unlike books or videos, players must understand the use language to progress in the game, which promotes deeper learning and better retention. Okay.